Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where when we last left off, we had, let's see, what the hell were we doing? We'd gone on Forbidden Explore to collect up some stuff, which we did, and we ended up collecting up a lot of hard drives, one of which has actually just finished scanning, which is nice, and a bunch of Summers loops, because I had a feeling I was probably going to end up needing those. Also, it's gone very cloudy. That's not good. But yeah, anyway, this hard drive has finished. What do we get? 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 Deuterium ingot. Let's go for that one, I guess. Just keep scanning. Keep the scanning going. So, my goal is that we need the thermal propulsion rocket. And boy howdy do we need that. Which is, unfortunately, a little bit complicated. Because it requires modular engines. That one we've already got. Modular engines was it over here? Was this one modular engines? This was modular engines. I thought so. So we got modular engines. That's cool. And we need turbo motors, cooling systems, and fuse modular frames. All of which we have built. Just not here. They're on the literal other side of the map. So that's fun. Oh, hey, Zatanno. Speaking of scanning, the rate this year is passing us by. I doubt we'll get a remaster of Echoes or Corruptions before Prime 4 releases. You know, this is a total tangent. I'm really not sure, because there have been rumors about a Prime 2 and 3 remaster for a while that are like, they're supposed to be like remasters, but not quite at the level of the first one. And it is weird that they've been so completely radio silent on it. There are rumors of a February Direct. I know we've got a Pokemon Direct that's in a couple of weeks' time that's just been announced. But they haven't announced like an actual proper Nintendo Direct. So, I don't know. I'm really on the fence about whether or not we're likely to get that. Maybe we will, but also maybe we won't. I really don't know. Okay, so... sorry, I got a little distracted there. So my plan... So, you see, I'm making a decision here. Or more accurately, I've got to make a decision here. Do I continue to build over in this direction? Which I am tempted to, and then just pipe that over here on a conveyor belt or something. I don't know. Because I am very tempted to do that, because I do like how this is all laid out like this. It's absolute fucking nightmare. But it's also kind of cool. I should probably pop in a few more lights first. But yeah, I mean, in terms of... I have this theory that Prime 4 is going to get delayed at some point in the near future, and then it'll get punted back to being exclusively a Switch 2 game. I could be wrong, but I just sort of have that feeling about it. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I really don't know. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't think it'll be Switch 2 exclusive. You see on the Generation 1 model Switch's eShop. Well, it's there for now. That's my point. It'll get delayed, and then it'll be delisted from all the Switch 1 stuff. I think that's what it'll do. I mean, I could be wrong, but... Again, I don't know what the fuck Nintendo is doing half the time. Okay, anyway. We need to... So we've got... This turbo motor, which unfortunately does need rubber. Wait, turbo motors need cooling systems, do they? I don't remember that. Zero emission on the Switch feels weird. Does it? Okay. I see, that's interesting, because we need cooling systems for the thing, and we need it for the turbo motors, that we could split off from that. Using analog stick for movement compared to the D-pad. Yeah, I suppose I can understand that. See, motors is easy. That's a bit more complicated. But I think we can pull that off, so we should probably do cooling system as a first one. Oh, that's right, we're going to need nitrogen for some of this stuff, aren't we? And then refresh my memory, what is the fused modular frame? Yeah, we're going to need nitrogen for this. Do we have any nitrogen in the immediate area? We do. There's apparently some right over there. That's actually quite bloody useful. Handy that. Okay, so which one do I want to do first? Fused modular frame, maybe? Yeah, we're going to need a lot of aluminium. Boy, howdy, we're going to need a lot of aluminium. Okay, let's start by making a heavy modular frame section, because this is relatively easy. This is a case of iron, iron. Yeah, because I know we always like to use that one, don't we? Just for the sake of making a start. Yeah, so we need iron for one, iron for another. We need iron and we need... Interesting what new powers are in Prime 4. I have no idea, because Prime 4 is going to be such a weird, different game, I think. Because I don't know what to expect. I mean, firstly, it depends on if we get a reset at the start of 4 again. You know, if they bother with that, or if they just don't bother explaining it. It's like, are we going to start by getting missiles and Morph Ball again? Again, for the umpteenth bloody time, I don't know. Okay, so 2 iron, 3 iron, that's on that. Oh yeah, I did that sort of weird thing, didn't I? Okay, so we got iron there, iron there. You're still failing at doing a Metroid marathon. I did do a Metroid marathon before Dread came out, actually. in the month leading up to Dread, I did a sort of a Metroid marathon where I went through all the mainline Metroid games. So we went through 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Then I rolled back and I did Zero Mission. Then I did AM2R. And then I did Samus Returns. Because I happened to find an emulator that worked for that one. It was all good. Okay. And then we need some constructors. Oop, man's done. Tell you what, just to save me running halfway across the goddamn map again. Really? You keep giving me all the shit stuff. Can we get something more advanced, please? Okay, now which one did we want for the... because we always... I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Although, actually, wait. Nope. Wait, thank you. Okay, so we've got to do... Right, that's right. We need... Okay, hang on. I need... Come on, you did this a few days ago. You've just got to repeat it again. So we need... That's the concrete. That's the steel pipe. We need 3, don't we? You get you. Then you two get combined. Alright, do we want plates or screws? I suppose it doesn't really matter. So you need to be plates, you need to be screws, that one. Don't pick the wrong one now. My god, it is dark around here. Oh good, the sun's coming up. That's nice. Then we get You and you combined. Into. Do we want that or that? Screws, I guess? That'll do that. Now, you were weird because I had to do a somewhat slightly different thing for this, because we kind of did some splitting. You are... Is it you? No, it's you. You can get based on order of timeline in the story, so it's Metro, Zero Mission Prime, Echoes, Corruption, Hunters. Yeah, that sounds... I mean, I depending on if we get the two remasters and if we get... Or when we get Prime 4, I may do a Prime Trilogy marathon as well. I mean, technically, I've already done Prime 1, 2, and 3, and I've already done Prime 1 Remaster as well. So it is a thing of like, well, I have kind of done this. Still churning along over there. Okay. So that gives us, theoretically, everything we need for that. And then we take all of these and combine it. It is worth pointing out that this is just for one part of one bit. I sometimes fucking hate this game. You with you. Yes. Now. What we need so this is our eventual goal. This is what we're going for. So we get one of those per minute. Just one. Prime 4 should still fit in between Zero Mission and Metro 2. Oh, probably. I mean, unless we're specifically told otherwise, I would imagine that the gap between Metroid 1 and Metroid 2 is as long as the series needs it to be. Because that's fine. I don't see any reason to change that. Okay, so we need one fused modular frame per minute. You can make up to 2.8 apparently. No, that's heavy modular frames. No, that's right, because we need to, so we need, technically speaking, we need one. Wait, isn't it made in like a blender or something? There it is. Oh, so you make 1.5. So if we change that down to just 1, okay? Which means we only need 1 heavy modular frame. Which means we can really shrink the numbers down. Or do we increase the numbers up and hope that the rest of them can all fall into place? I don't know. So you want 1 fuse modular frame. Other RAM coming before fusion in canonical order is interesting because the biological space lab was the bottle ship 2.0 but used for more innocent intentions. I mean, I have a theory that Other M was not originally meant to go between Metroid 3 and Metroid 4. I think it was actually supposed to go somewhere else in the timeline, but for reasons they decided to move it. And I think that was a dumb thing to do. My guess is because they just wanted a bit of fan service. Again, a dumb thing to do. Okay, so that gives us our numbers. 1 heavy modular frame. Good. So now we can... Oh, also the MAM clicked, didn't it? Please give me something good. None of this is good. Really, none of this is good, game. Why aren't you giving me any of the more advanced stuff? Maybe it's like insisting I take some of the lower level things first. I don't know. It's weird. I can't have that many left to get. Anyway. So, we need basically 3 of these, which is 5. That's good. That's a less one. Because it rather badly explains how Adam became a part of cyberspace. Yeah, but you didn't have to do that between 3 and 4. You could have done that at any point in the timeline. Which is why it's bad. 4.5... I don't normally do things at halves, but that'll do. 84 screws, which means you need to be a level 2. Yep, okay. $27 iron plates, 54 screws. 27 iron plates. 50. It was just a tiny bit over, isn't it? I hate it when it's like that. Makes me feel like I'm using up a shard for no reason. Okay, so that's that. There is a 4 of these. Oh, 4. That's actually very good. Okay, so 4 of those. Steel pipe. We need to do 12 steel pipe and 24 steel pipe. 24 is 36. Was it slightly over 12? No, it was 12. Okay, just wanted to double check the numbers were whole numbers. Yeah, 12, 24, that's 36. So you come out at 36. You're gonna need a lot of iron ingots on that, but that's fine. I'm sure we can pull that off. And then we've got 8 concrete there. So 28 concrete. Okay, I think that's all the numbers. Now we just need to double check all of these. So you got 40, 41 basically. Say 41. We've got 14 iron ingots on that. $21 iron ingots on that. $144 iron ingots on that. That is not good. Might need to slap that in there. 144 is 72 on its half. Good job, I'm good at maths. And yeah, you just need limestone coming in. Okay, that's good. Now, couple of things to do. Slap you in there. We're gonna need to, yeah, we're gonna need to pull some stuff across. Splitters. So 41. Yep, you'll do 60. 14. Yep, you'll do the 60. 21. Yep. 72. You'll have to do as a level 2er. Once we get all this ready, we'll actually let it churn for a bit. Who do you think we'll get in Prime 4? Ridley, Kraid, or neither? I don't know. It's hard to say because we've got, what is his name? Silux? Whatever it is. We've got him acting as a sort of antagonist in this. So we may not get any of the classic ones, which, for the record, I'm kind of okay with. Like, I'm actually okay with them not using much in the way of old stuff, you know? Believe it or not, I'm actually okay with that. Where is... Really? Does that go through there like that? Yeah, right here. Cladding Dread Nightmare was a missed opportunity, in my opinion. I guess Kraid made some more sense because the ME central units did look like brains. Yeah, I mean, Mother Brain was always supposed to be created by the Chozo. I think, like, some of the extended lore says as much. So, the central unit thing's looking a bit like Mother Brains actually does make sort of sense. So I'm not going to argue too much about that. Kraid being in it, I'm not sure what exactly the implication was supposed to be. Like, maybe it wasn't Kraid specifically, but it was just another member of that species. It's not stated. The problem you've got is it's not stated one way or the other whether it's supposed to be the same character or if it's just another person in the same species. It's not said one way or the other, which is, you know, a bit of an issue really when you think about it, because that means we don't know. Actually, I want to destroy that, and because no, that's a specific. We want to merge it, thanks. And because I'm almost certainly going to be needing that for something else later. Keep it in there. 3. Please give me something good. Ooh. That's a slightly later thing, at least. Don't know if that's... Oh, God. I mean... Oh, actually, could we... No. I was going to say, oh, could we make it without using rubber? Like, that would be bloody useful, because that's just iron, really. That's just iron. But no, we need... Pretty sure we'd need... Because we need rubber in that, or... We need rubber in that, I think. Then again, maybe not. We'd need crystal, but we could get a way to make a radio control unit without rubber. Because that's aluminium, fine, whatever. That's crystal. And iron and copper. And then that is... We can make it again with crystal, iron, and copper. So we can double up with that. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, I like that. Because what that's basically saying... Oh no, we need it on that, wouldn't we? Shit. Oh no, wait, we're looking at this one. Then again, we were already sort of making that anyway, so... Because we already needed the cooling system, didn't we? But then we'd need less rubber. That could be a thing. It would be nice if we could get a couple of... Well, there's only one alternate on the cooling system, which is a bit annoying. It'd be nice if we could get that. Nice. Oh, no, wait. No, I didn't. God damn it. Scan. Are you scanning? Yes, you're scanning. Good. Oh, you need 84. You will need to be level 2. Hang on, you're coming in at level 3. What, Wouldn't it explode with that rubber? Not necessarily. It might, but it just as easily might not. Who knows? That's the fun. You don't know. It's a guessing game. Oh, hello. Woo, hello. All right. All this hooked up and nice and working and fine and wonderful, so that's nice. You need to let it all collect itself up. Just let it do whatever it needs to do, I guess. Nice. Okay, so that gets me part of the way across to this. All of this is in favor of getting the fused modular frame, of course. So that's one of them. That's the heavy modular frame part done. Unfortunately, we also need aluminium casing. Now, I don't think I've got aluminium kicking around anywhere here, because I don't think I did any of it. I know we got oil stuff over there. But I didn't ever bother with aluminium or bauxite in this particular region, which may be a problem. Also, we need to know where is nitrogen. I know there's some nearby. Whereabouts is it? That way. Huh. Okay. Which does rather raise the question of how the fuck do we pipe out to it? Do you use the bomb crate inside? method in Dread. No, I don't think I ever bothered doing that, because I know that in order to do that, you've kind of got to sequence break and get the bombs early. I never bothered doing any sequence breaking in Dread. When I could squeeze between those two. Okay, so we can do that. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Probably not, but screw it. Oh, crap. Let's try that again. There we go. Is that what I think it is? Stop teleporting, that's cheating. Still, it's a start. Okay. Not perfect, but it's better. Okay. Now, if memory serves, we need a resource well pressurizer. Somewhere abouts like that. Works very well. And then we need one of these. Why is that not valid? Oh, okay, I need to turn the fucker on first. Might help. Just a little bit. Ow. Are you activated now? If you won't be, you bloody well will be in a minute. Very activated. Good. Okay. Now, each one of those does 60, was it? Ah, it's because you're impure. Oh no, you're pure. Okay. Get rid of some of these plants. Okay, so alright, what are you? Oh, you're 120, that's good. So the pures are 120. You're normal. Normal. Impure. Pure. That's 120, 120, 120 is 360. You want to get up to 600. Oh, you're another pure, are you? Well, isn't that just love? Yeah, so 120 times 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4. What is that, 480s? If one of these is another pure, that's even pure. We need one more pure. You're impure. Normal. Normal. I mean, 2 normals should be at 60, right? Theoretically? I don't know. I mean, a normal could be a 90. I'd have to drop one down and find out. Let's do that. No, normal's a 60. So we got, yeah, 120, 120. So 240. That's 300. And then 120, 120. And now we need another normal. So you're normal. You're impure. You were impure as well, weren't you? Yeah, you're impure too. Okay, so we drop one down on here. That should net me the 600. I don't think I'll need 600, but for the purposes of getting things present and correct, down everyone I can without going too much into the weeds. This is temporary for the record. Once I get the pipes nice and sorted and settled, I'll actually delete them afterwards. For reference. Yeah, I think we'll just wrap it around like that would be better. Okay. So we need, let's see. Now we need logistics. We need one of those slap bang in the middle. I think I want to rotate these around. Sorry, I'm going to be messing around with this for 5 minutes. Work out best layout. Rotate you so that you're facing this way. Do it. Is it elegant? No. Do I care? Also no. I feel like I should do that here. Could do. I could connect these ones up and then loop that around to that. That could work. But you know what? I think this gets enough. it gets the rough idea of the thing. Good. Excellent. Let's get this pipeline rolling. The question becomes exactly where we drag it along to, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Okay, so where are we gonna drag you across? Hang on a second. Problem is, things get very busy around here. I'm almost half tempted to do a new line along here. I think I can remember why I didn't. Because of these weird things. Oh yeah, that and the radiation in the immediate vicinity. Well, I've noticed it's gone 4 o'clock. Also, I do need to check in with the main, see what we got here. And we get basics. Thing's obsessed with giving me basics. For fuck's sake. Fine. We're gonna have to take this shit at some point anyway, aren't we? Okay, scan. Alright, so yes, we will continue to pipe up the nitrogen, because we do have quite a bit of that to do. Right, I think what we should probably do, actually. Yeah, tell you what. So I just noticed that that's kind of lacking. Because I can pull that out of there and then drop it in here. That'll help. That will at least help it to keep going until that gets full up. Anyway, I think this is mostly going okay. Yeah, the encased industrial beams are going in a bit sluggish, but then they were being slowed down by the lack of a pipe. Always happens. Okay, so yes, that's slowly filling up. That'll work. All good, fun, fine, and wonderful. And we shall be taking a break, and we'll be working on the rest of the nitrogen when I get back. See you in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright. That should have caught up with itself a bit now, theoretically. Maybe. Or it could have still not. Yeah, I'm sure it'll work eventually. Right. Maybe I should change that to a smart one. Can I do that? Can I do that now? I can't replace it without destroying it, and I'm not going to bother doing all of that. Screw it. I'll just leave it to it. I'm sure it'll work itself out. How are you getting on? 3 minutes. Work out where I send it up. I guess here, huh? No, let's change that to level 1. We're not going to do that much. Alright, so that'll do that. That'll then go up to... So what's the other thing we needed? We need bauxite. Yeah. 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 Very pretty. Okay, so now we need to get some bauxite on the go. And I know I'm going to need a lot, so I should probably prep for a lot. So first things first, for one refinery. I don't think... Yeah, I do remember there being bauxite here. See, it's why I set this up here, because I knew that everything I was going to need was right here. Like, I knew that going in. That's why I did it the way I did it. It's almost like I thought about it in advance or something. I don't know if we need to be that far ahead, but yeah, screw it. Okay, so we need... First things first, slap you down there. And we're also going to need right, we want slap in a level 1 for now. We can always change it later. Whereabouts are you? I know you're down here somewhere. Oh, right over there. How nice. Yep. You're pure, normal, and impure. Well, you're the pure one, so I guess we'll use you, shall we? What was that? Oh. They're fighting each other, are they? Go for it. It's always fun watching monsters fight each other. I'll finish off the rest. You're a big boy, ain't you? Hi! Shit! Oh, double shit. Hello. Now, where'd the other thing die? Didn't realize I turned that off. So I hadn't. Okay. Oh, that's right. We got miners Mark III. But do we need it? Because I don't think we do we? I think a miner Mark II will be just fine. Did someone just fire a shot at me? That would be a yes. Little Mr. Rude. I think he ended up underground. Alright, what are we getting out of you? 240? That I can deal with. Hopefully I won't need too much more than that, but I can always throw in a couple of... I mean, I can build a level... I can replace it with a level 3 if I need to. I'm just hoping I won't need to, is my point. I do also note that the creature ended up underground, which is always funny. 240, that's a level 3, isn't it? Splitter. Snap you down there. I don't know what number we're going to need, but we'll put in a number 2. That's not going to work, is it? How about now? might need to power it up as well. That might be a thing I need to do at some point. Alright, back to the man. Please, for the love of God, give me something worthwhile. You've given me nothing but shit for ages. Nope, it's still all shit. I'm going to go through every single one of these hard drives and get barely anything of any worth, aren't I? Okay. What is that again? I actually don't remember what the hell that is. Have I got it on my list? My Nabbit is one of those ones I sort of put in the thing before I actually got the items. Oh, that's right, it's the cooling system. I couldn't remember what that was. I was just looking at that thinking, oh yeah, I do need to click that into place. But we'll get to that sooner rather than later, shall we? I think we need to also increase U level 2 and U level 2. There we go, nice. Now, we need water. Now, there should be water down here, but... question is any of these chunks of water big enough for me to plop down a water extractor? Not deep enough, huh? No, I like that for a split second. Damn it, come on, let me do this. Oh, you like that? I'll do it. What? It likes it there. I will bloody well take it there. not that. Please do not fucking destroy that. We'll do... say you there. That'll do it. No, come on, let me do the thing. Wait, do I want it level 1 or level 2? I don't actually know how much I'm going to need. Should probably plan for level 2. Actually, no, we can only do 300 as a max. So, yeah, we'll do level 1. Well, I missed that, didn't I? I'll get it in a minute, guys. Hang on. You know how long this takes because I'm such a fucking perfectionist. Like 90% of the time. Now, I can't help but get the feeling I'm going to need to put in a couple of pumps. Call it a hunch. Really? You only go that far? Interesting. Well then, just for the sake of argument. You know, I thought there was like a locking feature with this. I guess it only goes in certain bits. Like it goes vertically, but not if it's like any other shape. That's weird. Or maybe it has like a distance limit thing on it. I don't know. I'm going to do this. I want it to look good. Well, relatively. Now, how the fuck do I connect you up to something? Can we do that? I'll do it. That should get the churning. Let's hope it works. Find out in a sec. Wait for it to warm up, and it should start filling the pipe pretty readily. Come on now. Anytime you're ready. Oh, good, more memory search. Good, more disappointing upgrades to get. Are you working? That's working. Oh, there we go. I stopped looking for one split sodding second, and you're like, okay, now. Pump. It's getting there, albeit slowly. As long as it's getting into the bloody thing, I don't really care. Okay. So that's that. Oh, ma'am. Ma'am. What do we got? Ooh, alternate for a heat exchanger. That could be handy, because that is something we need to build. We'll do that. Scan. Still got 10 left. I'm glad about that. Oh, hey, look like you've all backed up a bit. That's nice. Okay, you haven't. Hang on. 24. Have I got the numbers wrong or something? 24. 12. That's 36, right? Oh, you know. Oh, I bet you I know what I've bloody done. He's 144. That's why it wasn't working properly. I did wonder. Something was going wrong there. There we go. I can be so dense sometimes. There's always something I forget, isn't there? Okay, so that should, theoretically, now do better. Yeah, because it was not having enough. That was the basic problem. Hang on. Oh, no. Stop it. I just need to back this section up so the flow reaches a proper number. Does at least explain a few things. I wondered why something was wrong there. It's because I forgot it needed 144 as an input, and of course I'd probably left that at a level 1. I may have upped it to a level 2 thinking that was enough, when it clearly wasn't. So that's something. Good. See, look, now it's all going in properly. Okay, right. There's always something I forget to do. Okay. Snap you back into position. Now, so bauxite, aluminium, and silica. Silica will just siphon off as per always. We don't need it over here at the moment. Oh, we also need coal, don't we? I always forget about that. Really wish I could do that without having to add coal into the mix. Because that's always very annoying. Again, I don't think I've got any coal. Oh no, I stand corrected. I do have coal. Why do I already have coal? What the hell was I using that for? Apparently I do already have some coal. I don't know why or what the bloody hell I was using it for, but apparently I do indeed have it. What are you connected to? One thing literally up above me. Oh, did I have you for steel? What the hell was I making with that? Oh, steel beams. Was it something I could only make with steel beams? It was probably something I could only make with steel beams. Yeah, I hadn't unlocked anything else with that, so yeah, that's why I had coal. Well, that's good actually, because that means there's something else I don't have to set up as a new thing. I could just plummet across to where the bloody hell I need it to be. Assuming I can work out where. We're kind of getting a little short on space down here. I got an idea. Don't know how much I'm gonna need. What do we got coming out? Level 4? Well, okay then. Maybe not. That'll do it. And we'll do a... that. An out? Yeah, that's an out. Oh no, hang on, we need... Alright, we got a splitter there. That'll work on that. you up. Oh, 100. Really? Wait, 120, 240. What are you pumping out at? So as a standard, you pump out at 120, which means you're actually needing 50%. So yeah, 60 is fine. For now. We can always up the numbers later. That makes a whole bunch of aluminium scrap. And some leftover water, which, fortunately, we already know what to do with that. To a point. Oh, goody. More research. Anything good? Super. I don't think I need that at the moment. Oh, for fuck's sake. I genuinely think it's just trying to give me all the crap shit. And it just will not give me anything good. Because we're looking at... like, how much have we not got any... Look, I mean, we still got one iron ingot there. One there. Don't know if there's a way to look at ones that we're missing. Two there. One there. Technically one there, but I think we unlock that. We have to... I don't know if that's a research thing or if that's a tech tree. Not a tech tree. A tier thing. Probably is. I mean, that's 5 there. 6. 7. So we got so many left to get. I do understand that there are more hard drives that you can collect versus recipes to unlock. But still. Seems kind of annoying. So the question is, what do we do? Because I'm trying to think where I'm going to take certain stuff. Because the water that comes out of here, I've got to combine with the concrete over here, right? Or, you know, down below at least. Don't think I've got enough. Can I build? Hang on. Sorry, just planning. You know me, always planning. Ugh, it goes on forever, doesn't it? That's a bit on the big side. Wait, didn't it need to be made in a refinery? Hang on a sec. Yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it? Nope, that is still way too big. Works for me. Okay, that's that. Now we need... I think we can get this. Let's hope. A second. We're also gonna need... Where's the... Here we go. So you need to go down here, don't you? Okay, come on. There's gotta be a way I can do this better. Let's see. So I think we do you down to here, say. Fortunately, down is not something we need to worry about. Why is it always the wrong way around? I think what we'll do is we'll take you there. Get up, new. Come on, get onto the boat there. careful now. There. That. That'll work. I think. God almighty, the things I do. Okay, so you need to go into there. You go over to a awesome sink. Very nice. Alright, so that should get that going. Hopefully it won't need too much. Maybe I should make that a level 2. It'll fill itself up eventually. Right, okay, so that's that. Now, how best do we get rid of you? Hey, that works. Actually, what speed are you going to be coming out of there at? 50? That's fine. So you then go down here, you then go across to here. And would you believe it? No, that's a splitter. We want a merger, thank you. You connect up to you. And oh my god. Just to prove how goddamn annoying aluminium bloody well is, that's what you have to do every time you want even one tiny little bit. Right. Now. When you're coming out at 180, you should probably slap a level 3 on there. Actually, how much do I need? Because I know I need aluminiums. I don't know how much I need. And then the aluminium turns into... is it casings? I think it's casings. I need to slap down a blender. Not there, we need to put you down. We'll get a level 1 pipe from you over there. It would be over to you, except it's a little on the tight side. And this gets me all that for fused modular frames. Fuck my life. Okay, 50 aluminium casings. Okay. What are we doing? 60? That's gold. 60. Which is 75 aluminium ingots. Oh. Right. Half of 75 is 30. Oh, God, my back. Hang on, half of 75, 35, 6, 7, 37.5, isn't it? There we go. That's fine. See, and that's why I wanted all the Summers loops. Which leaves 75 scrap, which means plenty of space. I probably could... You know, I probably could do it straight up, but I think we'll leave it like that. Also, if you're 75, you need to be a level 2. You're 50, you definitely do not. Why is that too tight to go into that? That's very annoying. May need to move it back, which is a tad on the annoying side. It's just too damn close. I'll do it. Alright, 75. We'll be making a lot more than we need, but that's probably okay, because I'm probably going to need to siphon off some extras too. Which is fine. Okay, we should probably plug all this section in. Let it make some stuff. Okay, let's hope that this all works. It should, but let's hope that it does. Ooh, I left a hole in the floor. All that. It has taken me 2 hours to do 1/3 of the stuff I need for this. My God. Is the water not getting up there? Oh, I know what I didn't do. Ooh, yeah. I know exactly what I didn't fucking do. I didn't plug you in, did I? Oops. Whoops-a-daisy. Yeah, let's do that. That's it. There we go. I knew I forgot to do something, because I always do. It's also 5:05. So, we're going to have to leave B. Good, that's all going off to its own thing. That's filling up with all that. Zooming, zip, zop, zooping out of here. Oh, you're looking very about Mark 1. May need a level 2 on you. Very about Mark 2. About Mark 1. Once that gets to processing, we should probably pick the correct thing and set it up as one, because of course I had to delete it, didn't I? So there we go, that's that. And then the chunks. I'm going to take a bit for that to fill up, but that's fine. Excellent. So that is one of the 3 things I needed to create. It only took me 2 hours. It's fine. Also, did this go ping and I just didn't register it? No, because I forgot to set one scanning because I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. I was wondering why that hadn't gone ping. Anyway, yeah, I need to take a break. I need to take a break. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, so hopefully while I've been away, it's been churning along nicely. Everything's all going in. Yep, we have modular frames. Very nice. Okay, that's all good. That's all fun, fine, and wonderful. Very weird sky you get when you're in this chunk of the world. It's gone very clear, considering how foggy it was when I woke up earlier. Right. So, that gets us fused modular frames. Yay. Now, we need cooling systems, and we need turbo motors. And I'm thinking let's do cooling systems next. Main reason being... that I'm gonna need to make cooling systems for turbo motors, wasn't it? Because if we look at turbo motors, yeah, they needed cooling system. Although I was looking at these ones, wasn't I? Because those ones didn't need rubber. Because that is just iron. That is just iron, pretty sure. I don't think there's anything in this that needs iron, is there? That needs anything other than... Well, Caterium and fine, you know, that's all... There's no rubber or liquid involved in it, is my point. So yeah, that's basic stuff, that's basic stuff. You... Okay. So the... Oh no, the cooling system's going to need rubber anyway. Tits. Did the man thing happen to hit? See, I'd love an alternate white recipe on that, but it just hasn't popped yet. Because it keeps giving me all the early crap stuff that I don't want. Which probably just has like a higher ratio of stuff. So we are going to need... Nitrogen gas, water. It's water. Yep, correct. So it is. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I'll go deal with you in a sec. Great irony. And herein lies the issue. How the fuck do we get the oil over there? Put the oil over here in the hope I wouldn't need it. I mean, I could... Actually, that's not a terrible idea. See, part of me was thinking, oh, can I just siphon off this rubber to, you know, do whatever needs to be done? But I'm thinking what I actually need to do is something else. Because that rubber is kind of being used to make the modular engines, right? And I'm also going to be using the modular engines for the other stuff, so yeah, I can't really take away that rubber because that'll screw the whole thing up. What I might be able to do. I don't know if I've got room. Just snap a refinery in to there. Bit of a squeeze. Did you hate it when that happens? Mm-hmm. Down level 1s for now, but with the expectation that I can increase or decrease the number as we go. Because what I'm going to have to do we need a, if I can, production, logistics. Nice. Alright, so that makes that. Shouldn't be an issue. We could always increase numbers. Hopefully we won't need too much more than 60. No. Was it you can increase it by 100? If 20 is 100, 40, it'd be 40. No, it'd be 50. As long as we don't over increase it by 50, we'll be alright. Or need more than 50. Theoretically, right. Alright, so that should get the rubber at least in the vague direction. Okay. So we actually do have rubber into the mix now, so that isn't as much of an issue as it originally was. That's probably for the best. So now... So if we're going to assume we're going to do this one, right? Let's just say we're going to do the turbo motor. Because then we can take the cooling system, split some off, hopefully, and it won't be too much of an issue. So we'll start with the heatsink. Now, do I want to make it with aluminium and copper or aluminium and rubber? Now, we have the rubber, but I don't want to overuse it. So let's say aluminium and copper. Sounds fine. Sounds fair. So we siphon aluminium off of this. Again, it was always designed to do this. I guess copper goes there, huh? A bit on the forward side, isn't it? You're going to be copper, you're going to be copper sheets, you're going to be... Wait. I don't know. Is it this? Oh. How ironic. That's fine, as much as I hate to do it this way. It is unfortunately what we got. Maybe I should have used the rubber one. Okay, so that goes into that. It's fine. Then you get combined. Into, where are you? That's heat sink. Yeah, that uses up way too much rubber for that set. Had a thought. I can technically get more out of it. Actually, I may need another one as well. I'm going to slap a splitter there. Nice. Hang on, let me just slap down a manufacturer here a sec. If only so I can look at some numbers. That's what we're going for, isn't it? Yes, it's one of that. So we need 3 cooling systems. But the turbo motor is also gonna need... Does the turbo motor need a, No, that also needs a manufacturer. Hang on, how many turbo motors did we need? With 1 turbo motor, okay, that's actually good. And then you need 4 cooling systems. So we need a total of, what was it, 3 for the last one, 4 for this one. So we need 7 cooling systems is what you're telling me. Cooling system in here as well. Yep. Oh, that's a radio control unit. What the fuck's the cooling system? Ah, you need a blender. Okay, so to make 7 cooling systems, 35 water, 175 nitrogen gas, those are both easy. 14 rubber, okay, and 14 heat sinks. So we go down to heat sinks. How many was it? 14? 14 heat sinks. Instead we do 7 heat sinks and slap some of them in. That makes me 14. Yay. Because then that also needs less rubber. Because I've realized I can slap a couple of Summers loops into the rubber thing to double rubber output if I need it. Okay, so that's fine. So 21 aluminium casing. That's good. 60, 21, 31.5. Just do 32. You need 64, which means, technically speaking, you and you need to be up to level 2. And you, methinks, Alright. There we go. So that gets that. How many did you need? 21. What are we producing right now? Because methinks I might just need to up it to its max and double it outright, but we'll see, I suppose. Did I get... Sorry, I was just thinking, I haven't had a beep from the MAM for a while. I was like, did I forget to set a research going? Or did the research go ping and I just forget to notice? Probably the latter, knowing me, because I'm an idiot, but... We'll up you to 50 outright, because why not? Oh, there it goes, it did finish and I wasn't paying attention. It's like the game's insisting I take these ones regardless of whether I actually want them or not. Alright, so that nets me 50. Now we're already ciphering off 21. So that only gives us 39 in terms of spares. But we can work with that. Actually, that's a fair point. I should also really, while I'm doing... Ooh, that's further away than I expected. May as well get that one going as well. That's my power situation, because I think we're fine. Yeah, we're literally only chewing up about half of what we've actually got in power, so yeah, we're okay on that one. Where are you and why are you here? Oh yeah, you're where the rubber's going, aren't you? Whoops, missed. Okay, so that makes the heat sinks. That's the 14 we need. So we're going to need a split about here. Obviously, we need it to go up in 2 different directions. Yeah, because half of these cooling systems... No, wait, hang on. Right, it was the cooling system. So we've got the heat sink, rubber we can easily siphon off, and all that's left is water and nitrogen. Okay. I don't even know if I can fit that up there. So we need, where exactly is it there? Yeah. To go a bit around, but I think we can get it. Okay, so that's that. That's the... What number was I going for with this again? That's the cooling system. We needed a specific number. We need 7. There was 4 cooling systems. Oh, okay. It was... No, hang on. No, it was... Am I getting my numbers mixed up? Hang on. We wanted... No, right, yeah, because we wanted 4 here and 3 in the other one. That's why I wanted 7. Right, sorry, yes. I was like, hang on, I missed something here. No, we wanted 7 here. That's why we wanted 14 heat sinks. Yes. We also wanted the heat sinks to go off to the other thing as well. Which they will... Alright, so that's that. So that's 14 rubber there. We got how much rubber went into this one? 21. Oh, that's a lot of rubber. So that's 35. That gives me a leeway of 15 so far. Joy. Okay, so that's that. Now we need to pipe in some water and some hydrogen gas. Now, both are possible. Both are definitely possible. That's not the issue. The issue is how best to go about it. Do we just bring it up and send a giant ass thing across? I can't really do that. The light's in the way. Ooh. Sure. Now you do it. Oh god, do I need to rejig this whole bloody thing now? That's what I literally just spent an age creating. It needs more heat sinks, but it doesn't need rubber. That could probably help. It does need motors, but they're easy. And it doesn't need water. It just needs a bunch of iron pumped into it. Well, iron and copper or deuterium. Oh, I think I may need to switch. Which kind of means rejigging the entire thing I just bloody did. But you know what? I'd rather do that than not do that. Because I think that version is bloody easier. I'll drop it in the other end, shall I? Okay, so yeah, I basically got to destroy everything I just built and rejig it for later. Joy! Wow, you're already plugged up. Well, that's good to see, I suppose. Oh, well that's good to know, I suppose. I may need to up that number. I don't know. I don't think I do. I think I only needed the one, but I suppose it's fine for what it is. Okay. So yeah, now I gotta rejig this whole section. Because now I can do a different one. We can do you, which does need more heat sinks. But we need less cooling. How many cooling systems did we need? We needed 7, didn't we? Because it was 4. Hang on, which one? Because we were going for cooling systems there, which was 4. What was the other thing we needed cooling systems for? Was it for you? Yes. And because we were only doing, what was it, 1 for this? We needed 3. We need 2.5 modular engines for that. That's going to be a fucking problem. We can probably just up the numbers on production back at the modular engine section to work that out. So that's probably not going to be as much of an issue. I need to... See, I've got to rejiggle my numbers now because that thing's kind of come in and pulls the whole thing up. Okay. We're doing this, so that's fine. So we need 1 turbo motor. That's it, just one. 1 turbo motor. With these 4 cooling systems here. And 3 cooling, so we need 7 cooling systems, okay? Now remember that. We need 7. Okay, we got the 7. Which still means we need 14 heat sinks. Plus whatever else we need elsewhere. But where else do we need the heat sinks? There was somewhere else we needed the heat sinks. Wasn't there? Why do we need the other heat sinks? Hang on. What? No, it wasn't the heat sinks that needed to be siphoned off. It was the bloody cooling systems. I'm an idiot. Yeah, because you need to go up to 7. Yeah, it's the cooling systems I need to double, not the heat sinks. It can be so dense sometimes. Yeah, so so we get 3 cooling systems in there, 4 cooling systems in there. That's your 7 cooling systems. That's that. Okay, that's fine. So for that, we need 14 heat sinks. Yes. 3.5 motors. That's what we're going to focus on the next. Blummy neck. So yeah, next up, we need to work on motors. Is it motors or was it rotors? I think it was motors, wasn't it? Yes, motors. Okay. Which we're technically still missing one. We're not going to do that one. Because that is just more... It's like more complicated to get more of an output in it. But that doesn't bother me at the moment. So we want to go for this one. So my thinking is... Let's go for the top recipe there. And the middle recipe there. Because that way I can double up everything. 1 set of copper, 1 set of iron coming in. Hopefully that'll get me enough. Theoretically. Your iron, your copper. Hmm. Okay, so it's sort of like... Okay, so we need steel pipe and we need, was it copper wire? Yeah. Now this is almost certainly going to get more complicated than just this. But I know it's going to get more complicated than just this, because we're about to do an absolute spaghetti nightmare of assemblers. I need to move it back over to there a bit. I appreciate the thought from before, but that should do it. Right, one more thing in the ma'am. Is it going to be something good? Is it going to be something crap? Let's find out. Fine. Okay, let's just... That'll do it. It's ugly as fuck, but it'll do. Right. So we need... What do we need? It's a rotor. And it's a stator, is it? Yeah, a stator. Combine both of those. Into a... Just in case I need to pipe something out of there. Which I may do, I'm not 100% sure. And you need to make a motor. How many do I need? I'm just looking at the numbers. I don't really have time to be faffing around. 3.5, that's nice, because that's a less number than the average. Well, that's good. Okay, let's just do these numbers real quick, and then we're going to have to call it a day. So we need 7, 7, and 7. That's, again, that's a nice bit of symmetry there. Okay, so 7. And 7 again. Come on now. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. So 14 steel pipe and 21 steel pipe. Wait, 14, 35. And then we've got 56 wire, 42 wire is 98. Oh dear, that could be a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, we're gonna have to Summers loop it. Huh. No, wait, it was 98, was it? It was 98. Yeah, because it's 56. I guess 42. Yeah, 98, which you're going to need to be double. Excellent. Kinda. You need 25, so that's fine. Isn't life wonderful? And you need 140. Let's do a 70 at double, shall we? Yep, better. 70 iron ore going in there. Whew, okay, we're going to have to pause for now because it's already past 6, and that means I got to go because it's food time and we're getting takeout tonight, and I'm hungry. Okay, so all of this just for the next part of the space elevator thing. And oh my god, my brain is just so fried with all this. It takes so long to set up one tiny little thing. It's kind of nuts. I've said before, where like, I don't know if this is a game that I'm going to give a second playthrough to. You know, because, yeah, it takes so long to do just one tiny little thing once you get into the later parts. And it's like, I know I've been playing this game for something in the region of like 130 hours at this point. So, oh my god, just insane. Absolutely insane. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.